Hey, this is Hassan and Naila, and we are that clay couple. We're going to have a conversation today about red flags and things that just don't get said. And the first red flag I would like to kind of discuss here, Naila, is how many times is divorces too many divorces? How many? I know I said that kind of crazy, but how many divorces is too many divorces?
I mean, that's for an individual person to decide. However, I will say, if you've been divorced 5, 6, 7, 8 times, how is it that you volunteer to be number 9?
Yeah, that's what I ain't even mad at the person who...
Can I be your ninth one?
Right. I ain't even mad at that person in a sense. I mean, you got some things that you need to work out if you got that many divorces. But how do you volunteer to be that next person? I just don't understand that.
Because even if I were the person who had been divorced that many times, and I'm not, but if I were, and you agreed to marry me, I'd be looking at you side-eyed.
You know,
What's up with you?
I mean, because both of you have some real disposable thoughts about relationships.
Because this is obviously a person who believes that people are disposable.
Right.
And that when something happens, that commitment and loyalty do not become a part of the equation.
Well, they give it a nice term now. Serial monogamy. You know, that's foolish.
Just one after the other, after the other, after the other.
You know, it reminds me back in the day when we were in high school, junior high, and we have a girlfriend, and next thing you know, she'll quit me or I quit her, and we go get another one, and I quit her or she'll quit me, and we go get another one. It just reminds me of that type of cycle in marriage now.
Which equates to childishness.
Immaturity.
Being a plaything, and right, immaturity, and this is exactly what it looks like. The other thing that we don't look at is we look at a person's life, how they are as a single person, and we think, ooh, I like that she does this. I like how he works out. I like things about this person's life as a single person, but you don't have any idea about
what that's going to look like in marriage.
Exactly. Because I really don't care who you are as a single person. I want to know who you are as a husband. I want to know who you are as a wife.
I mean, I understand that you like healthy foods and different things of nature there, but then when we get into the relationship, then you say to me, you're going to eat that chicken embryo?
And you mean an egg?
You mean an egg?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm about to. A matter of fact, I want an egg sandwich just because you mentioned it.
Exactly.
But you were enthused by this person's healthy and nutritious lifestyle until they got ready to implement it in the house. We have to think about how someone's behavior will look on a day-to-day basis with us, because people come together and you line up. It has to mesh. You have to make the merger. Quit looking at them as a single person.
Right. You have to be able to ask the questions, go deep. Quit being in awe of who they look like right now. How would that transition
into
marriage?
Now, which takes us to the next issue. This is the third one. You see something that you like about this person, but you don't know how that's going to look in the marriage. For example, I really like her relationship with her mother, but you don't like how much she tells her mother about you.
Exactly.
And what happens at your house. But you love this relationship with her mother. Ask questions. Find out if this relationship with her mother is balanced.
Okay. I mean, because mother-in-law might be telling you what to do through her.
Exactly. And she running your house.
Exactly.
And you didn't even look into this. You just said, oh, that looks very nice. I want that for my wife.
That's endearing.
Yes. And it's totally dysfunctional. Or you may like how this person co-parents with their ex.
Oh, Oh, wow.
True story, folks.
True story. True story.
You love how they co-parent with the ex, and because she works, the ex, he still comes by after school to see the kids.
And sit at the house of the kids until she gets home.
Right, because she's still at work. But you know, now that she's married to you, the ex, he's still knocking at your door because he wants to see his kids. But you loved how they had a great co-parenting relationship.
Right. I can respect the brother because he's taking care of his business. You know how y'all talk. You know. But yeah, he's taking care of his business, and it seems like now he's stepping in
To
your
your house.
territory.
You didn't think about how this was going to look after the two of you got married. You love her work ethic. She's a hard-working woman. You love this about her. You know, she manages her life. You know, and you're like, okay, I think this is the type of woman that could really support me.
Right.
And you marry her, and you at home.
And she at work.
She didn't leave nothing for you in the crock pot. She didn't leave a plate for you in the stove. Because she didn't cook. Because she's at work. But you loved her work ethic. We get so bogged down into this persona that is presented to us that we don't think about what this is going to look like on a day-to-day basis. Pay attention, folks.
Right. I mean, this is just some of the things. This isn't all of it.
Okay,
This
we
is
could
just
go
some.
on.
We could go on, but we just want you to see it and think about what it would look like and ask these questions. Get this information.
Leave your thoughts, your feedback in the comments below. We want to know what you think. You can find us at www.hassanandnaila.com or hashtag thatclaycouple.